Amidst the fast pace of life, there is a mystery pulsating around you, like a secret waiting to be unveiled. Have you ever noticed how certain connections transform us, make us question, and feel something we have never experienced before? Today, this energy is about you. It's no coincidence that someone is going through an internal whirlwind because of you. They feel something that transcends words, but something is holding them back from fully surrendering. As you walk through your day, perhaps unaware, you emit a light that touches the souls around you. It's like a lighthouse in the midst of darkness, guiding those who feel lost. This person, in particular, is torn, caught between the attraction they feel for you and the uncertainties they carry. It's a silent but intense battle that the angels want you to understand. The angels say that this person sees something in you that they have never encountered before. There is a purity in your way, a strength in your eyes, and a calmness in your voice that resonate deeply. However, their internal barriers are real, shaped by past experiences, fears, and insecurities that make them hesitate. This love is powerful but wrapped in challenges. Imagine a soul trying to reconcile the intensity of a feeling with the fear of losing control. It's like trying to hold onto sand in your hands. The more you try to control, the more slips away. This person is right at this moment, caught between the courage to follow their heart and the fear of facing the unknown. You are the point of balance, but they still don't know how to deal with it. At times, they pull away, believing that they will find answers that way. But what they discover is that the emptiness of your absence is greater than any doubt. It is in this movement of coming close and stepping back that the angels work, guiding both towards a deeper understanding. They whisper that the solution is not in fear, but in surrendering. You, with their unique energy, have awakened in them a desire for transformation. What once seemed stable now becomes uncertain, but in the best possible way. You are the spark that illuminates new possibilities, even if it comes with resistance. The angels ask you to be patient, as each journey of love is unique. This person sees in you a refuge, an opportunity to start over. But at the same time, they fear that this surrender will make them vulnerable, something they have long tried to avoid. The walls they have built throughout their life are being tested. And although it scares them, it also fascinates them. The angels ask you not to take their actions as rejection. On the contrary, it is a reflection of the impact you have caused. This feeling is so rare and pure that they need time to assimilate it. The love they feel for you is undeniable, but for it to flourish, they need to overcome their own shadows. Have you noticed the discreet looks, the unexpected gestures, the carefully chosen words? These are clear signs of a heart that desires but still hides. The angels show that this person is in the process of awakening. And you, with your essence, are the key to opening doors that they did not even know existed. In the silence of the nights, their thoughts turn to you. It's as if your presence is always nearby, even at a distance. What they feel transcends the physical. It's a spiritual connection that the angels want you to recognize. It's not easy for them, but it's transformative. There is a journey ahead for both of you, a journey that requires patience, courage, and faith. The angels remind you that you are not alone. They are by your side, guiding each step, calming your doubts, and strengthening your faith. This connection is divine, and time will take care of aligning what is necessary. Life is full of uncertainties, but true love has a way of prevailing. The angels ask them to trust in this process, even if it seems slow. They are learning, growing, and every step they take is guided by something greater. You are an essential part of this transformation. This love, although still shrouded in doubts, has the potential to flourish in a surprising way. But for that to happen, both need to be willing to face the barriers that arise. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, for what is being prepared is something grand. They are starting to see beyond their own limitations. And every day, they get a little closer to the truth they carry in their heart. You are the reason for this awakening, the inspiration they needed to believe in love again. And this is something the angels want you to celebrate. The connection between the two of you has an intensity that goes beyond what words can explain. It is the kind of bond that does not happen often, that touches areas of the soul that we often do not even know exist. The angels have been closely watching this journey, ensuring that each step is guided with purpose and love. They ask you for something simple but essential. Keep your faith and continue being the illuminated presence that you already are. I know it's not always easy. Doubt can appear when you least expect it, and fear can try to convince you that things will never change. But the angels want to remind you that nothing is happening by chance. Every obstacle that appears is actually an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for you and this person to come even closer. The challenges, no matter how difficult, are strengthening something much greater. This journey of love that they are embarking on is like an unknown path. At times, it may seem too long, other times, complicated. But what matters is that they are walking. Even in moments when it seems like there is no progress, know that movement is happening, even if subtly. True love has this characteristic: it transforms, strengthens, and guides. The angels ask them not to be shaken by uncertainties. They are by their side, whispering words of courage and placing signs along the way to remind them that they are not alone. That timely word spoken, a glance that warms them, or even a dream that seems so real, all of these are messages from the universe, showing that they are exactly where they should be. The person who occupies their thoughts is also going through their own transformation. Perhaps they still do not know how to express what they feel, or maybe they have not fully realized the depth of this sentiment. But the angels assure that this is changing. Slowly, the barriers that once prevented them from opening up are falling. And this is largely because of their patience, their understanding, and the love they offer without asking for anything in return. The angels also ask them something important: take care of themselves. Amidst all this, it is easy to get lost trying to understand the steps of this person. But remember that they are also on this journey. Their dreams, emotions, and needs are fundamental. When they take care of themselves, they strengthen not only themselves but also the connection they share. True love, as the angels remind them, is not about perfection. It is not about a flawless path or people who never make mistakes. It is about two souls choosing to grow together, face fears, and celebrate victories, big or small. And that is exactly what they and this person are building, even if it sometimes seems difficult to see. This person feels more for you than they show. There is a whirlwind of emotions inside them that, often, they don't even know how to deal with. The angels ask you to trust this process. Don't try to rush what is happening. Divine timing has a unique way of aligning everything exactly as it should be. And when that happens, you will see that every moment of waiting was worth it. Trust in the power of love. Trust in yourself. You have more power than you imagine, and the angels are by your side to remind you of that. No matter what happens, know that you are on the right path. Keep walking, with an open heart and a mind confident in what is to come. The best is yet to come, and you deserve every bit of that happiness being prepared for you. The heart of this person is like a book whose pages have been turned too quickly, leaving unfinished chapters. They carry stories that shaped their decisions, loves that taught them to build walls, and fears that make them hesitate in front of you. It's not that they don't want to, but rather that they haven't yet learned to trust what they feel. The angels show that this journey is about patience and respect for their timing. Every gesture of yours is like a ray of sunshine that breaks through this person's dense past clouds. They feel that you bring a lightness that once seemed impossible, but still wonder if they are worthy of something so pure. The angels ask you to continue being that light, even when their answers are confusing. This is the strength that can help them overcome internal blocks. The connection you share is so strong that it defies even logic. It's as if an invisible force is constantly pulling the two of you closer, even when they try to resist. The angels say that true love is like this: unexpected, challenging, but irresistible. It requires courage to embrace the unknown and abandon the barriers built by fear. This person often feels the need to step back to protect themselves, but the truth is that what scares them is how much you mean to them. It's not about rejection, but about the weight of realizing the impact you have on their life. The angels ask you to see beyond superficial actions and understand the internal turmoil they are facing. Their past, marked by losses and disappointments, has left deep scars. They are afraid of repeating the same mistakes, of opening their hearts only to see it broken again. But at the same time, they feel that you are not like other people. The angels say this is the beginning of an emotional awakening that can completely transform this connection. You notice the signs, even if they are small. The prolonged gazes, the silences full of meaning, the words that seem to carry a special weight. All of this reflects this person's internal conflict. The angels assure that, as slow as progress may seem, it is happening. Each shared moment is a step towards healing. They feel that the love you share is unlike any other they have experienced. It is a love that requires vulnerability, something they struggle to offer. But the angels show that, little by little, they are learning to trust again. And you are the reason they feel that this is possible. The angels work behind the scenes, guiding their thoughts and emotions towards greater clarity. They say that the fear they feel now will be replaced by courage. But this requires time and patience. They ask you to stand firm because your role in this journey is more significant than you realize. You are like an anchor to them, a point of stability amidst internal chaos. Even when they try to pull away, it is your presence that makes them want to come back. The angels say that true love always finds a way, and you are living this truth now. It's a journey worth taking. This person often revisits shared moments with you in their mind. They are memories that make them smile and at the same time, challenge them to face their own fears. The angels say that, although they still struggle with their insecurities, they know these moments are special. You already occupy a unique place in their heart. There is a constant internal struggle between the desire to open up to you and the fear of repeating the past. They feel they are at a crossroads, and the angels are helping them make decisions based on the heart, not on fear. It's a delicate process, but one that has a divine purpose behind it. The angels ask you to trust in divine timing. Every conversation, every exchange of glances, is a piece of the puzzle being put together. Even though it may seem slow now, progress is happening. And when the right moment comes, everything will make sense. True love has the power to heal old wounds, but this only happens when both parties are willing to face their truths. The angels show that this person is moving towards this place of willingness. And you, with your patience and love, are being the catalyst for this transformation. This journey is not just about what this person feels for you, but also about what you mean to them. You are a reminder that love can be safe, that it is worth risking for. And even though they may not yet know how to express this, the angels assure that they feel it deeply. The angels ask you to keep being authentic, because it is this authenticity that touched them from the beginning. There is no need to change who you are to please them. True love flourishes when both parties accept each other as they are. And that is exactly what is happening here. You are the living proof that love can be a safe harbor. They realize this, even though they are still learning to trust. The angels say that you are a blessing in their life, something they never imagined finding. Over time, they will learn to fully accept this truth. The angels ask you to look at this journey with hope. While there are challenges, there is also immense potential for growth and happiness. They say that every obstacle overcome together will strengthen the connection between you. And that is something worth every effort. The connection you share is something rare and precious. The angels want you to know that you are on the right path. Even when it seems difficult, remember that you are being guided. This journey is about more than just love. It's about healing, growth, and transformation. You are the light they needed in their life, even though they are still learning to accept it. The angels assure that, with patience and faith, this connection will blossom in ways you can't even imagine. They are by your side, guiding every step. In the silence of the nights, when the world seems to slow down, this person finds their thoughts clearer, and you are always present in them. It's as if your energy is a song they can't get out of their head, even when they try. This force that pulls them towards you is something they still can't explain, but deeply feel. The angels show that this is the beginning of a powerful, albeit silent, change. They realize that your gestures and words bring comfort, something they haven't experienced in a long time. It's a sensation that makes them want to open up, but fear still whispers doubts. This internal struggle is intense, but the angels are by their side, guiding them towards clarity. You, with your patience, are the safe harbor they seek, even without realizing it. The connection between you is a delicate dance between courage and hesitation. The angels reveal that they begin to recognize old patterns in their attitudes. These patterns, shaped by painful experiences, have caused them to build barriers over the years. But their presence is helping to slowly dissolve these barriers. Every smile of theirs, every moment of understanding, is a healing seed planted in their heart. This process may be slow, but it is transformative. The journey of opening up to love again is like learning to trust the glow of a star after years of darkness. They know you are different, bringing something they have never had before. But the weight of the past still lingers, making every step toward you a mix of fear and hope. The angels ask you to trust the strength of this connection and divine timing. The moments of doubt they feel are not about you, but about their ability to be vulnerable again. They question if they are strong enough to open their heart without getting hurt. The angels say these questions are normal and part of the healing process. You are being guided to help them find the answers, not with words, but with your presence. Even when it seems like they are pulling away, they are actually trying to protect themselves. This temporary distancing does not signify rejection, but rather the need to process what they feel. The angels show that they are in a moment of deep introspection, trying to understand how you have become so important to them. It is an internal process that requires patience. They are beginning to realize that the love they feel for you is unlike anything they have ever experienced. It is not something that can be logically explained, but rather felt in every fiber of their being. The angels say that this recognition is the first step for them to start leaving fear behind. Your light, even effortlessly, illuminates the path to this transformation. Angels work to create moments of synchronicity between you two, signs that they are on the right path. It could be an unexpected encounter, a word said at the right time, or even a gaze that conveys more than 1,000 words. These small blessings are reminders from the universe that you are connected in a unique way. Trust in these signs. The transformation they are going through is not just about you two, but about themselves. This journey is helping them rediscover who they really are, beyond the masks they have built over time. You are the catalyst for this change, and the angels ask you to continue being the source of inspiration they need. Their healing is part of your journey. The angels ask you to keep the faith, even in moments when doubt seems to prevail. They assure that every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen the connection between you two. This journey is not just about love, but about mutual growth. Every obstacle overcome together is a step towards something greater and more meaningful. They are starting to understand that true love requires courage and surrender. This realization, although challenging, is a significant milestone in your journey together. The angels show that they are learning to trust, not just in you, but in themselves. This is the beginning of something beautiful and lasting, even if it is still in its early stages. Each day, they get a little closer to the truth they carry in their heart. The angels say that, with time, they will feel ready to fully express what they feel. Until then, they ask you to continue being patient and understanding. The love you share has the power to overcome any barrier, but it takes time. You, in turn, are being guided to look within yourself. The angels want you to realize that this journey is also about their own evolution. What they learn about patience, faith, and acceptance now will be a gift for the future. This connection is a reflection of their strength and ability to love unconditionally. The angels show that their fear is diminishing, albeit slowly. It's an almost imperceptible progress, but real. They begin to envision a future with you, something that once seemed impossible. These glimpses of hope are signs that light is overcoming darkness. Keep believing. Even when words seem to fail, actions speak louder. The angels say that love doesn't need grand declarations to be real. It's in the small moments, in silent gazes, and gentle touches that it reveals itself. This person is learning this from you. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, even in the face of uncertainties. They assure you that this connection is part of a larger plan. Every shared moment, every challenge overcome, is an essential piece of this divine puzzle. Trust the process. You are a constant reminder that love can be a healing force. Even if they don't know how to express it, they feel it. The angels say that, with time, they will find the right words and gestures. Until then, keep being the light that illuminates their path. The angels want you to know that you are exactly where you should be. This journey is a gift, even with the challenges it brings. They ask you to embrace each moment with gratitude, knowing that you are being guided. True love requires courage, and you are demonstrating that every day. The angels reveal that gradually, the person begins to understand the impact you had on their life. Every gesture of affection and every word of support were like drops of water on dry soil, bringing life where there was only doubt before. They find themselves challenged to abandon the old walls they built and allow the light you offer to touch them deeply. It's a process that requires courage, but it's happening. Even though they still carry fears, the idea of losing you scares them even more. The angels say that this fear is a sign that you mean immeasurable to them. Although it frightens them, it also serves as a push to face their own insecurities. You have become a mirror that reflects not only their beauties, but also their wounds, encouraging them to heal. The transformation happening within them is silent but powerful. The angels show that they have started to realize that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but of strength. Your presence offers a safe space for them to explore these emotions, something they have not found before. It is in this space that true love can flourish, free from the constraints of fear. You are the balance point they seek, even if they don't fully understand why yet. The angels say they feel an inexplicable peace when they are near you, as if everything in the world falls into place. But this peace also brings the challenge of leaving behind old patterns. They are learning to trust what they feel and, more importantly, to trust you. The angels ask you to have patience because this journey is about much more than just the two of you. It is a lesson of love, acceptance, and transformation that will deeply impact both. They are by your side, guiding every step, even in moments when everything seems uncertain. This connection has a greater purpose that slowly reveals itself. They begin to question the beliefs that have kept them trapped for so long. The angels show that their presence is the strength that encourages them to reassess those beliefs. The love they feel for you is challenging everything they thought they knew about relationships. It's as if you are rewriting the rules, showing that love can be safe and liberating. The angels reveal that they often think about a future with you. Even though they haven't verbalized it yet, these thoughts are becoming clearer and more consistent. They imagine simple but meaningful moments by your side, moments that reflect the peace and love you have brought into their life. These glimpses of hope are signs that fear is giving way to courage. The internal battle they face is like a storm that is gradually losing strength. The angels show that each passing day brings more clarity and less confusion. You are the light guiding them through this storm, even though they still hesitate to admit it. This journey, though challenging, is leading both of you to a place of greater understanding and connection. You are also growing through this experience, learning to trust the divine process. The angels say that this connection is not just for them, but for you as well. It's an opportunity to deepen your own ability to love and be patient. Every obstacle you overcome together strengthens not only the relationship, but also your own spiritual journey. They feel they are at a turning point, a moment where they need to make a decision. The angels assure that the love you offer is tipping the scales towards courage. They are starting to realize that the risk of opening up to you is lower than the weight of continuing to hide their feelings. This awakening is a significant milestone on your path. Her small gestures, often unconscious, reflect the progress that is happening internally. A longer touch, a smile that appears without warning, a gaze that speaks more than words, all of these are signs that they are allowing themselves to feel. The angels ask you to celebrate these small victories, as they are crucial steps in your journey together. You are a living example that love can heal. The angels show that, even when they doubt themselves, your presence is a constant reminder that they are capable of overcoming their limitations. The confidence you inspire in them is what drives them to keep trying, even when it seems difficult. The angels ask you to maintain hope, even in moments when progress seems slow. They assure that this journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Every step matters, and the ultimate destination is a deeper and more meaningful love. Continue to trust in the strength of this connection and the divine guidance that is guiding you both. They are beginning to recognize that love is not about perfection, but about acceptance. The angels show that by their side, they feel they can truly be themselves, without fear of judgment. This freedom is something they have not experienced before, and that is what makes your love so special and transformative. Even the silent moments between you are filled with meaning. The angels say that, in these silences, a deep communication is taking place. It's as if your souls are talking, sharing truths that words cannot express. This spiritual connection is the foundation of your love. The angels ask you to continue being the gentle strength you have been from the beginning. Your patience, compassion, and love are creating the space needed for them to heal. This journey is about construction, brick by brick, and every act of love is a step towards the future you are building together. You are proof that true love is possible, even for those who doubt. The angels show that, in time, they will fully recognize this. Until then, they ask you to continue to trust the process, knowing that you are exactly where you should be. This connection is a divine gift. The angels reveal that this journey is about to reach a crucial point. They begin to recognize, more clearly than ever, that the love they feel for you cannot be ignored. The fear that held them back is starting to weaken in the face of the intensity of their feelings. They are in a moment of transformation, and you are at the center of this change. Your light, patience, and authenticity are what guide them through this passage. Each day brings a new breakthrough, however small it may seem. The angels say that they are learning to trust in love, something that once seemed impossible. The gestures of affection you show are being received as seeds that are starting to sprout in their heart. And although they may not yet know how to express it all, the signs are there, visible to those who can see. The courage they seek is being awakened by your presence. The angels show that they feel a growing desire to be honest with themselves and with you. This desire, accompanied by doubts, is a powerful step towards vulnerability. They are beginning to understand that loving is, above all, an act of courage. You also feel the weight of this journey, but the angels ask you to keep the faith. They assure that every challenge you face together is preparing you for something greater. This connection is a divine gift, but like all valuable gifts, it requires care and attention. True love is built step by step, and you are on the right path. The small gestures they make, an unexpected touch, a longer smile, are signs that the wall is crumbling. The angels say that, even if they don't realize it, they have already started to open up to you. And you, with your patience and love, are being the strength that sustains this change. This love, although still under construction, has deep roots. Their transformation also reflects on you. The angels show that you are learning about resilience, compassion, and the power of unconditional love. This journey is not only about helping them grow, but also about your own growth. You are healing together, each at their own pace, and the angels celebrate this. They realize that the love they feel for you is different from anything they have ever experienced. It is not just a passing emotion, but something that challenges time and circumstances. The angels say that they are beginning to see in you a true partnership, a support they never imagined finding. It scares them, but it also inspires them. The angels ask you to trust the progress, even when it seems slow. They assure that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to what you desire. The journey is challenging, but the destination is rewarding. True love requires patience, and you are demonstrating it admirably. You represent to them a new beginning, a second chance to believe in love. The angels show that they feel this deeply, even if they have not yet found the words to express it. This fresh start is a gift that they are learning to value, and you are the reason for it. Their fears, although still present, are being confronted by the strength of what they feel for you. The angels say that this confrontation is necessary for them to finally break free. And you, with your understanding and patience, are creating the safe space they need to face these fears. The angels are by their side, whispering courage and hope in their moments of doubt. They show that they are beginning to hear these whispers and to trust what they feel. The journey still has challenges, but they are moving in the right direction, guided by the love they feel for you. You too are learning to trust in divine timing. The angels say that this journey is a test of faith and patience, but that you are excelling. Each passing day strengthens not only the connection between you, but also your own inner strength. This is something the angels celebrate with joy. The future you are building together is based on trust and authenticity. The angels show that this foundation is solid, even though it is still in its early stages. They ask you to keep investing in this love, as it has the potential to blossom in ways you can't even imagine. They are starting to realize that love doesn't need to be perfect to be true. The angels show that they feel it by their side, that you accept their imperfections and love them nonetheless. This acceptance is something new to them, but they are learning to value it. It is the beginning of a new way of experiencing love. The angels ask you to continue being the example of love and patience that you have been so far. Your strength is inspiring this person to overcome their fears and embrace love fully. You are creating something special, and the angels are celebrating every step of this journey. You are proof that true love is a healing and transformative force. The angels show that this person is starting to believe in this, thanks to you. And in time, they will find the words and gestures to fully demonstrate what they feel. Until then, keep being the light that illuminates their path. The angels want you to know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. They ask you to trust the process, because every challenge you face together is part of a bigger plan. This love is a divine gift, and they are exactly where they need to be. This is just the beginning of a journey of mutual growth and deep love. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, and celebrating every victory, no matter how small it may seem. Keep on trusting, because the best is yet to come.